Today's going to be my first time playing Battle Royale here on MLB 24, 10-0 for Flawless instead of 12-0. The rewards a little bit differently, and BR's just been probably my favorite mode since they first added it in MLB The Show 16. We're going to start off with the Battle Royale draft, and then we're going to go ahead and hop into at least the first game or two with this team, and we already get to use a 99, at least one of them. There's 4 diamond rounds to start the year, it looks like. In the comment section, if you've been playing any BR, maybe how have your runs gone, but I want to know who are the glitchy cards, who are the cards that if I see them, I gotta draft them, use them on my team. As always, feel free to drop a like if y'all enjoy the videos, maybe consider subscribing. We got daily uploads on the channel, and George Brett was probably a top 3 card for me in MLB The Show 22. I love me some switch hitters, especially in BR, 99 speed. It's a tough choice between Jimmy Rollins. Maybe in the comments, who would you choose right here? But because I think it was the retro finest in 22, because of that George Brett card, I have to go with George Brett right here. So that's going to be my first choice. Now these are the program cards. I guess we'll probably have a diamond, maybe a gold, and then a silver round. And which of these program cards do I want? I'm liking the look of Tony Quark? Oh man, it's going to be a long day. Now we got Tony Clark, switch hitter, with some pop versus both sides. You might notice some sell orders popping through. I've been spending a lot of my time working the market, flipping cards, just trying to make stubs. I really want to get those live series collections done. We'll see how long it takes me to get them done. I would love to do it before the season starts, before we have any roster updates. I think I want to choose Jorge Soler. The issue is, I think I want to use him as my DH. Maybe try to get somebody else actually as my right fielder. Silver round, Andrew Chafin. I'm going to see how he does. I loved Andrew Chafin cards last year. We'll see how he does for me this year. And the silver round here, I think I'm going to go Dylan Cease. I don't normally take... Ooh. Yo, if this weren't BR, I would probably choose Johan Santana. If this was somehow like a ranked seasons draft type of mode, I think I got to go my boy Mike Trout. Have not used Trout yet this year. I actually have not played a single online game yet this year. This video, you guys are going to see me playing my first online games of MLB The Show 24. So I'm going to use Mike Trout in my first game of the year, even if it is just Battle Royale. Pete Fairbanks. I think that's who we're going to choose here. I'm not liking the look of Corey Dickerson or Nico Horner right here. So Pete Fairbanks, welcome to the bullpen. Another silver round. Man, I don't know, and it's looking like there's maybe less gold rounds than I thought too. I feel like I should probably get some silver position players, but there's going to be another one for that rotation. We'll have to end up seeing how this goes exactly. I was loving Tamar Johnson when I've been using him in offline play. In some Conquest games, his swing has felt pretty good. There's always Jock Peterson, but he's not that great versus lefties. Brandon Crawford's got a nice swing, man. I honestly might go Brandon Crawford here. I'm thinking that might be the move because he's kind of got the most balanced power. I know it's not much more versus lefties than Tamar Johnson, but he's also got 106 contact versus righties, 116 clutch. Yeah, I think we're going to go Brandon Crawford there. Jake Diekman looks like an insta pick for me in the bullpen. Michael Kopech, we'll probably grab him for our rotation. Caleb Ferguson gets us another lefty in the bullpen. I'm not the biggest fan of his pitch selection. I think Brendan Donovan's going to have a great year in real life, but I'm going to grab Caleb Ferguson, just get another lefty in the pen. Sam Hentges, I actually might choose him here too. Yeah, my lefties are done for the bullpen. Now all we need is some righties. I'm still looking for a catcher. I don't really want Marcell Ozuna in the outfield, and I'm thinking I want Jorge Soler as my DH, so I'm probably not going to choose Ozuna. We could go Jesse Chavez. Yeah, we'll do Jesse Chavez here. Get a righty in the bullpen. Common around, we can go ahead and grab a starting pitcher. Ooh, Chris Bubich. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Starting rotation. Boom, it's done. Oh. Now, I already have 4 lefties in the pen. I don't really want more than that. I know Aroldis Chapman is a pretty good lefty, especially for a live series. Ian Happ has a beautiful swing. 61 speed, 62 reaction. Does scare me a little bit in the outfield. I don't really want to overload my bullpen on lefties, though. I guess we're going to go Ian Happ. That kind of felt like almost the only choice to me there. Adam Ottavino, another righty in the pen. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this team. Yenier Cano, I really enjoyed. I think there was a monthly awards version of him last year, so Hopefully his live series does good for me. Our bullpen's done. I feel like it would be easier to replace a second baseman than it would be to replace a catcher. So I'm just going to choose Jonathan Aranda here and hope the game gives me either a silver or preferably a gold round. And it's a bronze round, man. We're going to choose Yasmani, but probably try to replace him. O'Neal Cruz. I think I maybe used him in a showdown or something. I don't know. I think I used his swing somewhere this year where it felt pretty good. I don't think he'll be my DH. So we're looking for a backup catcher and someone to play a corner outfield slot and a second baseman in these final 4 rounds. Ooh, man. Enrique Hernandez. That might be the move to put down in right field. Or we could put him in left. It just depends on what Ian Happ's fielding is. I think we might put Enrique Hernandez out in right field. Soler as my DH. Or maybe even second base. Cody Bellinger could play in the outfield. That could be the move. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to draft Cody Bellinger here. We might have a little bit too many lefties in the lineup. We got our backup catcher. Wait, he's not that good at fielding, though. I'm not going to choose Yan Gomes because I don't want the game to think I already have a catcher on my bench. I want them to give me another one. Yohan Rojas, we'll have him in there in the bench as a pinch runner. Maybe put him in the outfield every now and then for defense if we feel like we need that. And Christian Vasquez, you're probably going to replace Yasmani Grandal as our catcher. Justin Turner's got a pretty good swing, but I think that's going to be the move there. So let me move the lineup around a little bit. Christian Vasquez, put him at catcher. Cody Bellinger in center field. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. Mike Trout in right field. And then Jorge Soler as my DH. Ian Happ, 65-56 power, 64-81 contact. I think I might go Enrique Hernandez out there in left field for Ian Happ. I don't really like that I'm taking the switch hitter out of there, but I think that should be fine. I'm going to move this lineup around a little bit, and we're going to try to start off in this first game, my first online game of the year, hopefully 1-0, 10% of the way towards a flawless 10-0. It feels weird to say that. And I just realized Enrique Hernandez is going to be my second baseman, and then Ian Happ is still going to be my left fielder. So it ends up working out. We keep Ian Happ, we keep the switch hitter in this lineup. And I guess here's my final lineup just right here. Any suggestions are always welcome. I'm liking the look of it. 99 George Brett, we get to try him out in that number 2 spot. We have a pretty solid bench. Bullpen seems like it could be okay, and then rotation, it is what it is. And we're going to be the away team for my first game of Battle Royale, my first online game of the year. I see 99 Larry Walker, Adrian Beltran, my opponent's lineup. Trout's leading us off, and we get a hit first as the away team. And Mike Trout, my very first swing. I thought that was a homer. Yo, we're a little bit late on it. I guess that makes sense. Lefty, lefty. 99 George Brett coming up. That's gone. It's gone! 99 George Brett, yep. Still one of my favorite swings, still one of my favorite cards. I have to get him as soon as possible. I can't for the life of me off the top of my head remember where he comes from. Is he one of the XP bosses, or is he one of the Season 1 collections? I'm pretty sure those would be one of the 2 places he would be, and I just can't remember exactly what it is, but my first hit of the year is a homer from 99 George Brett. You love to see it. Oh, that's a bad swing. Man, if we had good timing, I think Tony Clark might have went yard right there with his 95 power. Our last hope in the inning coming up. My cleanup hitter, my designated hitter. He's in the lineup to hit. It's gold Jorge Soler. I always love this man's swing. No, I did not. Yo, you're lying. That's crazy. Chili Davis. Oh, there's so many cards that I still want to try. Let's hope Dylan Cease could just have a good inning. As long as I don't give up a home run, I think we should be good on the mound. That's what's killed me in other years at MLB The Show. So MLB 24, my main focus for pitching this year is going to be limiting home runs. As 636 average, 4 homers for Beltre. Ooh, gosh. I am a little bit nervous to face him. Okay, it's not a homer. We're looking for a double play. Belly's going to get it in. Yo! Oh, the knuckle curve animation, pinpoint trace, whatever you want to call it. That caught me off guard. Oh! Did that just teleport into his glove? Dylan Cease is using some magic or something. That's a great bottom of the first. I feel like I need some insurance runs, though. I'm not sure if one is going to be enough. Diamond, Brandon Crawford. Lefty? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he'll bring in a righty. I don't remember Crawford's specific attributes versus righties or lefties, but it looks like he's going to be facing that lefty. And I'm just swinging at everything. I'm so used to playing Conquest against the CPU on rookie difficulty that it just has me swinging at every pitch. We probably got to focus up a little bit here. Take our time. Oh, look at that swing. Get through, get through. 64 speed. He beats this out? Yes, he does. All right. As long as we don't ground into a double play, I'm chilling. Who's my number 7 hitter? Cody Bellinger. Oh, I'm interested to see if he brings in a lefty. He does. Richard Blyer, sinker, cutter, slider, circle change, and a four-seam fastball. He doesn't know that Cody Bellinger just has this special type of swing where if he makes contact versus a lefty, he just destroys the baseball. Wild pitch, no double play. Could you imagine if Gary Sanchez just threw me out like that? I would imagine Cody Bellinger not going to get something down the middle, especially with the base open here. And we have a full count to Cody Bellinger. And that's gone. I'm telling y'all. He's got one of those swings. Does Cody Bellinger wear glasses? What is the distance? Let's look at the bottom right. 473. So I guess that's my longest homer of the year. That kind of makes me want to try to hit a 500-foot homer. That's kind of crazy, man. Belly smacked that. Lefty. Oh, early on the slider. Chasing the pitch, too. Get through. I don't think that's getting through. Out number 2, but one batter away from having the top of my lineup. Mike Trout coming back up. And we are going to the bottom of the second. 3-0 lead thanks to Belly. Top of my lineup coming up in the third. I'm hoping it's still 3-0. I really don't want to give up any runs here in the bottom of the second. I want to keep pitching well. And it's 99 Hall of Fame Larry Walker. Yeah, no, there's no doubt in my mind we're going to a left-handed pitcher. I think it's got to be Andrew Chafin. Try him out for the first time this year. One of the program cards. Just see how he's feeling. 79 overall Veteran Series. Facing 99 Hall of Fame Larry Walker. And I already messed up my pitch. I forgot that they changed it around for lefties for pinpoint. But it doesn't matter. Belly's got a ball magnet inside his glove. Oh, I'm really going to have to pay more attention with pinpoint pitching this year. Just with the new traces. But then anytime I switch oh, that was scary. Anytime I switch handedness of pitcher from lefty to righty, I'm going to have to stay off of autopilot on the mound and remember that the trace is going to be flipped. Yeah, nah. Pinpoint's going to throw me off. I can see why I've been seeing some people playing with pure analog instead. This is taking a little bit more brain power than I kind of want pitching to. I like having my brain be kind of empty when I pitch, and this makes me feel like I actually need to use it. I'm happy with how... No! That's crazy. First of all, it's crazy that the first baseman missed it. I didn't think it was a fair ball. That looked like it bounced on the right side of the line to me. I can't believe what I just saw. Jose Siri, look at that. Oh my goodness, man. It is mid-season form. For MLB The Show, it's mid-season form for Twin Gaming TV pitching. And we got to try to get out of this inning without anything bad happening to us. That just almost gave me deja vu. I was getting flashbacks from the very last batter. Mike Trout, 99 George Brett. Our first 2 hitters due up here, top of the third, trying to add on to our lead. I am not happy with that swing. Mike Trout 0 for 2 to start. I'm sorry, Mr. Trout, for disrespecting you like that. George Brett, though, man, I can't wait to get this card. If someone wants to remind me in the comment section how you get this 99 George Brett, that would be awesome because I need him on my ranked team as soon as possible. That's a triple and a homer. Look at him. Look at him. He's showing off his wheels. That's hilarious. He's a double and a single away from the cycle. And Tony Clark just misses that one. It's going to drive in the runner, 72 speed. We just saw that George Brett has some wheels. 4-0. Let's hope my DH, Jorge Soler, can actually hit here in the top of the third, keep the third inning alive. It almost sounds like they're pumping white noise into the background. If I pause it, it goes away. But to me, like, I'm sure it's supposed to be kind of some atmosphere noise or something like that, but it just doesn't sound natural. It sounds almost like a white noise machine is just playing through the stadium speakers. That's going to be a 2-out double for Jorge Soler. He's my designated hitter. It's nice to see him hitting, and it's going to be nice to see what Brandon Crawford, the brand new St. Louis Cardinal, can do with 2 outs. Oh, he just hit it too hard. So we got an insurance run. I think it should be enough. Let's try not to blow this game. Let's try to start 1-0, 10% of the way towards my first flawless of the year. 1 pitch, and we got 1 out. I don't know if you've noticed. I would imagine if you've seen people playing, you've been playing the game yourself, you probably have. But if you take a look at the catcher for calling the signs, he's pressing a little pitch comm device. Now, obviously, in an online play, you can't have the setting where the catcher calls pitches for you. But it's kind of neat that they have that change in the game. And I'm wondering if there's any catchers that don't use pitch comm, or maybe any pitchers that don't. I wonder if there's any time in MLB 24 where you would see the catcher actually calling pitches with his fingertips and everything. As we are 1-0 to start the year. No runs allowed. No homers allowed, but we got some of our own, including a lefty-lefty perfect 473-foot bomb with Cody Bellinger, and then a lefty-lefty, I guess, no doubter with 99 George Brett. That's awesome. Let's see if we can start 2-0 with this team. We're playing a Twitch streamer. I'm the home team, so I get a pitch first, but playing a Twitch streamer, that's got to make me think they're probably pretty good at the game. Oh, we jammed Ricky Henderson, but he's going to be getting a single anyways, and I don't like seeing 99 speed on first base. I'm wondering if maybe we should be watching out for the steal. Double play ball. Woo! Oh, no. This has not been a good start to game number 2. 99 speed is sitting on first base. Who's coming up? Who's the number 3 hitter? Tony Clark. We had him way out in front of that circle change very early on the outside pitch, but he snuck it past my first baseman. We desperately need to get out of this, hoping for a strikeout and then a double play. We got to get through Tony Clark first. And that is a 3-run homer. So we got to not give up homers. I said that was my goal for this year. There's my first homer given up. Tony Clark with the 3-run shots. And now we just got to try to have some damage control before we go hit for the first time in game number 2. As that's what I wish would have happened on one of those first 2 hitters. Good recovery, at least. And the very next pitch is hit to the very same spot. It's out number 2. 3 grounders in a row on 3 pitches in a row. That one not able to be fielded. And I think Michael Kopech's day is done. It's probably time to get him out of here. Will Smith grabbing the base hit. Adam Frazier coming up a lefty. Couple righties on deck. I'm just going to go to the lefty, Caleb Ferguson, to try to get us to the bottom of the first. Keep it at 3-0. And that one should be out number 3, right? We make this play. 53 speed. Got him. So besides the homer, not that bad of an inning. A jammed hit, a very early hit, and then, of course, he makes me pay with the 3-run homer from Tony Clark. So now we got to just try to cut back into this lead. And we've got some great hitters to do it. Mike Trout, George Brett, and some others due up here in the bottom of the first. And look at Mike Trout. Perfect. Already only down by 2. His first hit for me this year. No doubter. Absolutely demolished. Boom goes the dynamite, I guess. First homer of the year for Trout, even at Busch Stadium. No way that's staying in the yard, man. What a beautiful swing. I thought George Brett was staying perfect today. 2 for 2 in the first game. Just late on that one. I think if we had good timing, it probably would have been his second homer of the day. A little bit sad that we're late on that. Tony Clark had a homer for my opponents. Let's see if he can have one for us. Not a homer. Hit it pretty hard, 101 off the bat, but they had him play perfectly for out number 2. And with 2 outs, Brandon Crawford on deck. My DH, Jorge Soler, has a full count to him. Up the middle, there we go. A Brandon Crawford game-tying 2-run home run would just be so beautiful right now. No. I hope we can be safe. 35 speed, I don't think there's a chance. Way early on that sinker. At least we got 1 back. As long as I don't allow any more runs, I like my chances to come back in this game. But we got to pitch a little bit better than we did in the top of the first. Got away with 1 there. And pinpoint, especially switching righties and lefties. with the new traces for pitches. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to pinpoint pitching. This has actually been a bit tough so far. Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back flyouts, 1 out away from a beautiful scoreless top of the second. That's exactly what we need. And there we go. 3 flyouts, a 1-2-3, a scoreless top of the second. I think I need at least 1 run in the bottom here. I wanted to at least tie the game. I don't really want to be down to my final 3 outs in the third, because then I start putting some pressure on myself. So let's see if we could just get 2, if not more runs here. At least tie the game up. Enrique Hernandez leading us off. Facing the new pitcher. Hit it hard, but straight to that third baseman. Let's see if Cody Bellinger can get his 2nd homer of the day. And look at that. It's a perfect bomb for Cody Bellinger. That's foul? No way. Bruh. Is this seriously happening? My second online game of MLB The Show 24. And I have a perfect go foul? Am I dreaming? Like, is this real life? That's crazy. I didn't think that was even possible. I thought they fixed that. My mind is blown. I'm sorry, y'all. That just blew my mind. Has anyone else seen that this year? I really thought that wasn't even possible anymore. I hope this goes. I don't think it will. 68 power. Man, that's out number 2 here in the inning. Okay, I need my number 8 hitter to start a 2-out rally. Ian Happ, at least get on base. Let's somehow try to get Mike Trout up again here. Bottom of the second. Down by 2. And that's huge. Needed that base hits. Let's see if my 9 hitter can get my diamond Mike Trout up to bat. And look at that. Don't be a line out. Really? We are going to have Mike Trout and George Brett really come through in the bottom of the third. But right now, I need my bullpen to come through. I don't think I can afford to give up any more runs. Being down by 2, down to my final 3 outs. That's into the gap. Uh-oh. Leading off the top of the third, 83 speed, at least a double. Is he going to go for a triple? No, he's not. So he's in scoring position. We really can't let him score. Tony Clark, not a homer, but it's probably going to score a run. 83 speed. We got perfect throws, so I'm throwing to second. I'm taking the for sure out. 4-1. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but I've scored 3 runs in an inning before. I could do it again, and I'll take out number 1 because I think the guy probably would have scored at home anyways. Can't really afford to allow any more runs here, though. I think a 3-run deficit's probably enough. And Willie Mays makes out number 2. 1 out away from not that bad of a top of the third. I'm sad we allowed another run, though, because 3 runs is a pretty good amount, especially down to my final 3 outs here, especially when we have perfects going foul, dude. I think that right there really kind of took my head out of the game. I had a little bit trouble regaining focus. In the... Sorry, man. We got a pickle going on. Yo, that was such a long... I'm glad we got him out, but that was such a slow meter to get to the green there. I think they took me out... I think my focus was gone a little bit after the perfect went foul. But we're facing Aroldis Chapman. We've got Mike Trout, 99 George Brett, and then Diamond Tony Clark, Jorge Soler. So we've clearly got the guys to do it. I just need to hit well. And Mike Trout with his 2nd perfect no-doubter of the game. Oh, his swing's feeling good. I mean, I know that was a mistake pitch, but 2 perfect homers. That's what I wish he would have done last game, too. And now I need George Brett to get on base, because if he does, all Tony Clark needs to do is send it over the fence, and this game's tied. And George Brett goes yard. I'm glad these aren't going foul. It sure would have been nice if the other one didn't. We'd be tied right now. And hopefully that's maybe the second to last time I mention it. I'm sure there's at least 1 or 2 more times coming, but we're only down by 1. And we have 3 outs to work with here in the bottom of the third. Tony Clark coming up has a homer for my opponents. Let's see if he can get one for me. And he doesn't. 102 off the bat, and he knocks that down. Yo, was that Adrian Beltre? Oh, man, what a play by him on a hard-hit ball. Jorge Soler, let's see what you can do. No, yes, okay. I thought that was going to be just straight to the third baseman. Another hard hit ball by us. We've had a lot of those this game. I'm feeling pretty good at the plate. And we have the tying run on base with only one down. It's my DH. I think I should probably pinch run for him here. I think I'm actually going to use a pinch runner. I don't think I used a pinch runner for all of MLB 23, and I'm doing it here in my second game of MLB 24. I'm not sure if I have a choice. Brandon Crawford, 0 for 1. He actually doesn't even have a hit yet in this video. Looking for his first. And he's bringing in a righty. Wait a second. I got to check Crawford's stats. Crawford's way better versus righties. Oh, I'm happy to see Aroldis Chapman out of this game. Facing Crawford here. Still looking for his first hit. And Brandon Crawford with the perfect. I thought it was just going to be a homer when I saw that pitch floating down the middle. Okay, so the tying run's in scoring position. The winning run is on first base. Enrique Hernandez is in the batter's box. Please get over his head. It's off his glove! It's off his glove! It's off his glove! 35 speed to third. The tying run is safe at home. The game does not end up screwing me over. I guess maybe, I don't know if we're balanced out because that bounced off his glove. To be fair, that was a pretty well-hit ball. That's going to be hard to make the play no matter what. But I'm happy he didn't catch it. That's all I can say. And Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1. Let's see if he is still frustrated about his last AB and that foul ball. 4-4, winning run, 90 feet away. Only 1 out in the inning. I like my chances here. I like my chances here, baby. 35 speed. I think we should score. I know it's not a lot, but I really do think we should score. I didn't leave early. There's no way I did. 35 speed in there easily. And we start 2-0 in this Battle Royale run. What a game. I felt like I was hitting perfects like crazy. Mike Trout had 2 of them. Him and George Brett going back-to-back to start the inning, to start the comeback. I hope y'all enjoyed our first Battle Royale video of the year, man. There's a reason this is one of my favorite modes every single year. There's a reason it's been my favorite mode since MLB 16. Just the 3-inning games for me are so much more fun than those long 9-inning ranked seasons games. There's just something different about BR. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe for daily uploads. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support every single day. That was a lot of fun. I think it's going to be hard for me to top that anytime soon for my craziest game of the year. Already, only 2 games in, and we just had an all-time classic for MLB 24, man. That's crazy what just happened.